There we go.
Oh my god.
My bad, guys.
Kill me now, put me out of my misery. Can you guys hear me?
It all makes us better.
Jeez. Oh, something must be wrong with their sound. Can you guys hear me now? Hey, CPO. Oh, good. You can hear me now. Okay, good. It was hubby's fault. Again. Again, it was his fault. Again. How's everybody? Ken, your poor kitty. I saw your post on Instagram. Poor thing. But you know what? When we got Ella neutered, remember she came home and she was like nothing ever happened.
I know.
She literally came home. We got inside and she was like nothing ever happened. She didn't... Wait, she got the spayed, not neuter. She's a girl, sorry. She had like no reaction. They didn't put a cone on her. She didn't itch. She didn't scratch. She just acted like it was another day. It was the weirdest thing.
I'm a guy, now. If I come home...
She's a girl.
Oh, she's a girl. Well, maybe that's it.
Hey, 10-9, what's happening? I knew that's where you were going with that. See, I know you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know, the tornadoes, right? So, a good friend of mine, Gail, her and her hubby's best friend, they lost their home in Kentucky. But thankfully, nobody was hurt. Yeah. So, I guess, like, Red Cross put them up or something, and they're trying to figure out all the, like, insurance details and all that garbage. So they lost everything. I felt so bad when I heard that. Like, so many people, you know. But thankfully they're okay, you know. Things seen better days. It is. I mean, to think, we were sitting here talking to Kim Brothers, you know, last Friday night, and she got the warning, the siren went off in Arkansas. I was worried about her. I didn't feel like I needed to be worried about her, but for some reason I was like worried about her. And I emailed her, and she emailed me the next day and said that everything was okay, that I guess a tornado had hit. I think she said like 14 miles south of them. So yeah. You know, Ken, back in the 1900s, you know, people had, what are they called? Tornado.
Yeah,
where you
barrels.
You burrow underground. There's a tornado, a shelter. The houses all had shelters then, or at least every other home had one, and so your neighbor would run to yours.
That's where Mama's jam was kept.
Oh, you're talking about the root cellar.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, the root cellar and where you go for a tornado are two totally different things, though.
Well, ours was...
I mean, they could be the same, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like in the Midwest, you know, there were structures specifically for tornadoes. But now, I don't know. And, like, so many people live in, like, modular homes out through the Midwest now. It's scary, you know? It's so scary. And, yeah, like, the entire town. I was watching, and the entire town in Kentucky was just gone, like obliterated. Like there was nothing left. I mean,
tornado came through this neighborhood, we'd be wiped out too.
Yeah, yeah. Where we live, we had a tornado come. Like my husband and the kids were out on the back deck. I was inside freaking out, but a tornado touched down right out behind our house, but fortunately it like touched down and went back up pretty quickly. So
it's scary. It does get scary.
Yeah.
Turns pitch black.
I saw that too, Ken, where they put that underground structure, the little teeny tiny thing, and like 8 of them were in there. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just so weird because, when I would go to Indiana or out to Missouri or wherever, you would always see, that's the word I was looking for, you would always see their storm shelters, right? You're driving along and all of a sudden you'll see like the top of a little door that's in the backyard, and when my sister and I drove from Missouri to Indiana and back this last summer, like I even specifically was like watching and looking for them and wasn't seeing them like I used to. I don't know why. I don't know.
I'm going to take the monitor out.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Brick buildings were still standing, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, if you would think if you lived out there that, you would like live in a safe structure, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's insane. I mean, I don't know if I could, I don't think I could live in the Midwest without having a storm shelter, or, if you had a safe basement area or something. But I mean, a lot of those houses out in the Midwest, they're old homes. And the old homes didn't have basements. They had root cellars, but they didn't have basements necessarily. So, I don't know. It's crazy. It's like in Florida, they have all the hurricanes. And tons of people there live in modular homes or trailer parks, and it's just absolutely insane to me. True, very true, Ken. I agree. I mean, they're expensive as crap. It's ridiculous. You would think it would be beneficial if the government, reached out to everybody and said, hey, we'll give you this discount if you get this. You know what I mean? Like, you would think the government would somehow help. But no, they're just too busy raising the prices on everything. They have more important things to worry about. They got to raise the prices. They got to deal with inflation, y'all. Speaking of inflation, you guys, I went Christmas shopping the other day, and I went to some of the same stores that I went to last year, right? Because, to get like the same type of things. I'm not going to say a lot. My son's in the room next door. But the prices, it was so much more expensive this year shopping. It is insane, you guys. Like, I was just blown away. Blown away. Oh, you guys want to see? You have to see my festive earrings today. Which ones did I wear? I forget. Oh, yeah. I wore the little Rudolph ones. Woohoo! I got my shirt on, baking spirits bright. I'll be baking all day tomorrow. Sunday, I will be enjoying my birthday. Chilling, is doing nothing. Yeah. Hopefully. So, how was everybody's week? I'll start off. It was shitty. No, it wasn't shitty. I didn't get a video up. I have a pounding headache right now as we speak. It's not as bad as it was earlier, but it's still there. It's been a busy week. It's actually my birthday. I don't tell a lot of people when my real birthday is. But yeah, December 19th is my actual real birthday. I'm just not a big, like, I don't know. I'm not, a lot of people, like, go to restaurants and then the servers come over and sing you happy birthday. I don't like any of that stuff. I don't want anybody singing me happy birthday. I don't want it to be a big deal. I just want to enjoy my day and leave it at that. So, yeah. Let's see, who am I missing? Hey, Ann. Oh, no, you're in bed sick. Yuck. Not cool. Christmas is almost here. You got to get better. Not good. Same shit, different day. I feel you 10 times. I'm late, but I'm here. I'm glad you're here. No excuses. Oh, thank you, 10-9. Thank you, Ken. It's on Sunday, actually, the 19th. You know, growing up, it was like, it's tough, you know, when your birthday is at Christmas time, when it's around Christmas time, you know. It's just tough. Like, yeah. My other siblings, both of their birthdays are in April, 2 days apart. So I'm the oddball out, being in December. Hey, seriously, so what's happening? Ow, that hurts when I say that. Makes my head pound. Sorry. Stupid headaches. I'm so sick of them. Ugh, I'm so sick of them. Thanks, 10-9. My granddaughter's is 22nd. It's hard. It is, isn't it? It's like hard when you're a kid, you know? I mean, my mom had a C-section with me because my mom had polio. So she had all of us kids via C-section. And so she was still in the hospital at Christmas with me, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like, as I've gotten older, I just like to kind of scoot by with my birthday, you know? Because it's so close to Christmas, I don't want, like, don't do a party, don't do all that crap. I don't like that either. Like, I'm not ooh, let's do a surprise birthday party for her. You know, I don't like that kind of stuff, y'all. Some people love that. Some people love to be surprised. Not me. I don't like to be surprised because I like to be in control. I'm just not a big, like, you know, I'm just not a big birthday girl. I mean, I'm grateful for all the birthday wishes. I'm so grateful. And, you know, I'm so grateful I made it another year, but that's good. I'm done. Like, we don't need to go into it anymore. Mine is January 12th, and I'm the same way. I'm like, whatever, move on. Exactly, right? That's how I am. I just always, I mean, when I was little, of course, you know, of course I wanted a cake and a party, you know what I mean? But as I've gotten older, I'm like, yeah, no. Excuse me, I don't need all that crap. Now, I will take a slice of ice cream cake. Only because I love ice cream cake, but. So tomorrow I'm going to be baking all day. Again, I have like, I do that, Ken. I actually have done that in the past. I've actually celebrated in April. So a lot of people think my birthday's in April. Tornadoes fascinate me. Tornadoes scared the living daylights out of me. Hey, Darlene, what's happening? There you go. That's perfect, Ken. That's what we should do. Definitely, because I just, So yeah, tomorrow I have to make gingerbread cookies. I know I'm going to say it wrong. Rugelux? Is that right? It's this German dough. And then I put, like my canned apple pie filling in it, and you roll them up. Oh, they're so good, you guys. And then I think I'm going to do like a pecan and cinnamon one. And then I made fudge the other day. Yeah, the local government should cover some of the costs for each home to build a shelter. The devastation that Kentucky saw should not be happening. And exactly, in today's age, exactly. I agree. I have a whole week, a birth week. Why not? Spoil myself for a week. There you go. Now you're talking. Never experienced a tornado, hurricane, tsunami, nothing but snow. Very lucky. You are very lucky. I am deathly afraid of like storms, like thunderstorms. I literally will go in a closet and just, I'm deathly afraid of storms. Been through several tornadoes, and yeah, they're just scary. It's just any kind of natural disaster like that. Like, it's just so out of control. You know what I mean? It's just scary. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. Exactly, Ken. That's a great idea. Communal shelter. Because, like I said before, neighbors were spaced so far apart because most of it was like farmlands out in the Midwest that, 3 or 4 houses knew if you heard the siren to run to the one house that had the shelter, right? And everybody, congregated together. But apparently I don't do that anymore now, I guess. I don't know. It's just, yeah. And especially since I've been having these dreams, it's really scary. Like there's like this huge fear in me that I didn't have before because of the dreams. You know what I mean? Like, scary stuff, you guys. I just, and you're right, it shouldn't be happening in today's day and age. That entire town was just wiped out, like in one fell swoop. That's insane. I mean, that's absolutely insane. I'm trying to see if it's my cat or... Well, supposedly, good question, Ken. In a lot of towns, they have shelters that, you can go to this place or that place, and it's a little safer than anywhere else. But I think the problem is a lot of the time, you don't have that much of a notice. You know what I mean? So to go out, get in your car, get your whole family in the car and drive to that location. Like if, a lot of these places, the sirens start going off and then bam, it happens, I mean, I do know now they have a little bit more advanced notice. They're able to predict them a little bit better now, but it's so scary. I mean, we have a basement, so when they, right, jails are safe. That's actually, headline, that's actually a great idea. They're like sturdy as crap. Yeah, we just go to our basement. In our basement, we have a full bathroom in there. Just go down there. Or, so in our basement, in the front part of our house, my laundry room, there's no windows or anything. It's completely safe down there too. So, hey, Andrea, welcome, welcome. So yeah, it's scary any way you cut it. Even if you have a shelter to go to, it's still scary as crap. You know what I mean? They need to invest in better science and equipment to get better warnings. If it's created by weather conditions, they should be able to predict. You would think, right? You would think. And I do know in a lot of the towns, a couple of the towns where my family lives in Indiana, they've said throughout the years that it's gotten a lot better and there's a lot more like advance notice or warning. Yeah. Hey, Bethany, what's happening? Was it just Mother Nature or was it heart? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean, honey. I definitely... It's just with my dreams, there's something going on. You know what I mean? Because the natural disasters they're just like out of control. They're scary. I mean, scary. Anybody been keeping up on the Ghislaine Maxwell trial? I saw that they were back in today, I guess. Still haven't come out about the love child. I'm still waiting. I'm wondering when that's all going to come out. Oh, sorry, Andrea. Okay, I get what you mean now. Sorry. I was like, what? Gotcha. Okay. Took a little minute for it to click in my noggin. I got it. Yeah, I don't know. I just know that the weather's gotten out of control. And the dreams that I'm having, it's crazy stuff, like crazy stuff. I saw there was like a tsunami or something, a small tsunami and a typhoon that just happened. Really, 10, that's wild to know. Yeah, for me, it's been like just really intense, really intense dreams, and like to the point where I make eye contact with the people as they're trying to swim, but they're being, you know, pulled by and under in the water. It's crazy. Not really, because it's not televised. No interest when I can't see what's going on. Right? I feel the same way about Ghislaine Maxwell. It's gonna come out though. That lady is just so evil. She is so evil. She's evil, y'all. Yeah, it is pretty hush-hush. That's true. I agree, Darlene. I think something's going on. Something is definitely going on. Yeah, it is hard, isn't it? It's so hard when you can't watch the trial, you know? But she is just such a sick-ass woman. Like, she was recruiting these little kids knowing they were going into that room and knowing what was going to happen to them. Like, ugh, she just makes me sick. Totally off subject. Are you seeing anything with Summer Wells? I've been having dreams about her. Oh, no. No, I haven't seen anything about her. Nothing since what I was getting before. Hearing all about Jesse's BS, though. Ugh, that guy. He's nauseating. I don't think the prosecution has put on a great case against her. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Stephanie. New York Nadia has a channel, and she has been in the courtroom of the Maxwell trial. Wow. That's awesome. My daughter dreamed about drowning in glitter. Wow. Well, I guess if you had to drown, drowning in glitter would be a lot better than drowning in water. Yeah, it's just, I agree though, it does suck when you don't know what's going on, like minute to minute with the case. She did groom them. It's so freaking sad. Look at my picture. Do any of the people floating in your dreams look like me? LOL. No, Lisa. You're safe for right now, Lisa. Honestly, in the different parts of my dream, when I see people and when I'm making eye contact with them, it's a lot of like Asian people, or like, it could be like Hawaii, like, what are they, Pacific Islanders? You know, like that, like, and yes, 20-something is still a baby. For sure it is. I agree. I agree. In my opinion, they're always babies. I keep seeing her in cement under that house, where in the opening is by the basement. Wow, really? Really? See, I haven't felt like she's near that house. From the beginning, I felt like she was taken away from the house, you know? But I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm telling you, because, you know, they've been searching. I heard they've been searching again, like in the wooded area around her house and stuff. So, could be. Could be. You know, I will say that guy Don, the father, he's just freaking lost it. Like, he's just lost it. You know, I don't even know if he's out of jail or still in jail. I don't know, but he's crazy. He's absolutely insane. I don't know, it rattles me. I guess so. Yeah, I never felt like, from the beginning, I never felt like she was around that house. You know, I felt like she was physically, like, you know, picked up and taken away. You know what I mean? Not necessarily by some strange boogeyman, but it could have been her parents. You know what I mean? But I always felt like she was, like, taken off the property, for sure. They would be able to tell if the ground had been disturbed. Yeah, possibly. Who knows? These guys are psycho. Like, I mean, they're insane. I could see them, like, you know, digging up their house and then re-cementing the basement. I mean, you know what I mean? Alicia Navarro. I will put her on my list. You guys, I was looking at my list, right? And from May till now, I'm just about off that page and onto another page. I have so many hundreds of people to do. And I don't know. I'm going to try to get a video up. I'm working on this one particular case, but it's like really detailed and there's a lot to it. And it's a little bit different than what I normally do. So I'm going to try to get that out, but with Christmas coming up, I don't know if I'm going to get that one done or if I'm going to work on another one. Yeah. Next Friday night and the following Friday night, I won't be on. Next Friday night's Christmas Eve. The following Friday night's New Year's Eve, and hubby and I already got our room booked. We're going to a casino to ring in the new year. So I'll be spending money while all the other people in the world are getting drunk. It'll be fun though. He may have been that way all his life, but of them are weird. They're definitely different, Ken. I agree. Like, I don't know what. I can't put my finger on it. I mean, aside from the fact that I think they're evil, I think there's so much more to them. You know what I mean? Like, I saw there was a strange memorial landscaping at Donwell's parents' grave. Really? Okay. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. It's a huge achievement, right? Because I have been working my butt off and I couldn't get past that one, you know. Oh, thank you, Miss Astrology. Thank you, Ken. It should be fun. You know, I just want to go, get away, you know. I mean, it's, you know, it'll be fun just to be able to get away for a couple days and just chill. My sister texted me today and she's like, you know, I was checking about Vegas and the airfare is going way through the roof. So we definitely should go like in February. I was like, what? I just talked to her the other day for like an hour and a half and not once did we talk about Vegas. And then she's on there like researching flights and stuff. She's so funny. She's been dealing with pneumonia, but she's doing like so much better. I'm so glad too, because my brother and his son, my nephew, are gonna go to my sister's house for Christmas. So, hey Pat, welcome. We missed you. We don't have Kim. Kim's not here today. Who else is missing? I know a bunch of people. But you know, the holidays, that's what happens at the holidays. So does everybody have big plans for Christmas and New Year's? Sorry guys, I have like a bad headache, and when I have a bad headache, I just feel like I'm dehydrated all the time. I have to like drink constantly. No big plans, Ken, come on. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're just like, Christmas is just going to be quiet here. Hubby and I and Chris and his girlfriend and her daughter, I think. Plans with the children and grands. Oh, good, Pat. Good. Just me and my kitties. Nothing wrong with that. Sounds good to me. Chilling with the animals sounds like a plan to me. Did you ever... Wait a minute, I can't read today. Did you ever try the grape crystal light with caffeine? I have not. You know, for a while there, I was drinking the Crystal Light lemonade. Like, I love that stuff. I need to go buy some of that. I haven't had that in a long time. But I haven't tried the one with caffeine. Hey, Shelby, what's happening? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm just going to enjoy my day off. Nice, Darlene. You know, when I was younger, I worked in a movie theater. Best job. Had so much fun as a teenager, as a kid. But our busiest days of the year were Thanksgiving and Christmas. We would sell out every show Thanksgiving and Christmas. It was insane. Like, crazy. Do you get much snow where you are? No, thankfully, no.
Sometimes.
I do not like snow. Every now and then we'll get a big one. Like, I don't know, several years ago we had like back-to-back blizzards, which is like so rare because we don't get a lot of snow here. We're all going to meet up here with that. Go ahead, Lisa. Have fun. Y'all have fun. Excuse
Read
me.
the whole thing, so.
Honey.
People driving.
I know, but I have a headache, honey. Don't get on my back.
Okay. I'm out.
He's sitting over here telling me, read the whole comment because people could be driving. But I'm just being lazy because my head hurts.
Lady last week, she was like, I'm listening and doing laundry.
Yeah, I know. I gotcha.
ID.
We had a kids' snow day yesterday here in Utah. Ooh, nice, nice. It was fun. I'll admit, like, when the kids were little, it was fun when it snowed, you know. This is a Christmas FNL. There's no FNL for 2 weeks after this week, so Merry Christmas to all. That's true. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. So I left my wallet in the grocery store cart outside, drove so fast back, wasn't in the cart. Ugh. Someone turned it in the store, so grateful and thanking God on repeat. Oh, no doubt. Holy crap. You know what? I was just at a thrift shop, like, probably 2 weeks ago, and I went to put my cart back, and there was somebody's, like, backpack purse in the cart. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I ran up to the counter and I said, somebody like just left this because it's, you know, it was the last cart and then mine was next. And the lady was like, oh yeah, it was this older lady. So I'm walking outside. All of a sudden I see this woman. She was hysterical. And I was like, did you lose a purse? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I just gave it to the cashier. And she's like, oh, thank you. So I feel you on that. Ugh. I haven't gotten anything new. I'm working on this big case right now I was talking about earlier. It's a little different from what I've done before. It's pretty detailed and time consuming. So I don't know if I'm going to get that out this next week or two, but I'm going to try. I was looking for you, Shelby. I have a kitty on my lap and cannot type well. She was spayed on Thursday. I know. Poor girl. Poor kitty. My older boy was off and he took all the kids. Aw, that was nice. It's been so hot here in South Georgia. High 70s, low 80s. You know what? It was in the 60s here today. I took D Minor for like the longest walks. It was so nice out. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 50s and rainy. But then it's supposed to get like, I think really cold here soon. I had an experience like that. I thought I would have to cancel all my bank. Ugh, that's the worst, isn't it? That's the absolute, it's so scary. So scary. You don't know how many times I've gone to a store and went to pull my credit card out and couldn't find it. And like sitting there having a little panic attack and a nervous breakdown, and then all of a sudden I find it. I'm like, ugh. Oh, Echo Lloyd, yeah. Yeah, I haven't like looked into her at all. Oh, Kitty has put her head up and is now watching Victoria. Aw, hi, Kitty. I love baby kitties. They're so sweet. So cute. Innocent. But little terrors. I do this thing whenever she'll go like down to the basement or the mid-level while we're upstairs about to go to sleep, and she'll be like running back and forth, tearing up the house. And so, you know, you've probably seen it on TikTok, but like, you see a cat, and they're like, going to do some sketchy shit, doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. So whenever I hear her, that's what I'm just singing in my head. She's down there tearing the house up. And we always joke that one day she's going to lock all the doors and lock us in here and kill us. She gets so crazy. Oh, goodness. Oh, my God, I'm from South Georgia, too. Where are you from, Darlene? I'm on Waycross. Oh, nice. All these people. from Braves country. What I wouldn't give to live around fellow Braves people. Oh, hi, kitty. Yeah, that's horrible, Pat. God, that's so scary. Zoomies. Yeah, there you go. Our dog, she's older now, so she's like pretty calm and chill now. But the kitty, she's still, she's 4. She just turned 4. Yeah, like last month. She turned 4. She's still like crazy. Oh my gosh, you're both in Waycross? How funny is that? That's right. Go Braves, baby. I love my Braves. I've been a Braves fan for a long time. Love my Braves. I keep saying I'm going to go out to Georgia and see a home game. Maybe I'll do that this year. That would be really fun. I would love that. I would love that. Yeah, that's too wild. You guys are both in the same place. That's too funny. Aw, too cool. Zoomies are not possible with lampshade on head for 14 days. What? 14 days? Do you know when Ella, like I said, when Ella got her surgery, they didn't put her in a cone. She was fine. She didn't act like it was nothing. It was so bizarre. Like she literally, it was like nothing to her. Because we thought, okay, like how the dog was when the dog got hers done. We thought the cat was going to be real chill and just, oh no. She was back to normal like it was nothing. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Hi, Victoria. Hey, guys, I'm from Milledgeville. Hey, Melissa, what's happening? That's too cool, darling. There you go, Bethany. You guys should meet up and say, hey, that's so cool. That's really cool. Sorry, you guys. My head's pounding. My nose is stuffed up. I think it makes you more aware never to let it out of your sight again. I know I'm so careful now, although I was before. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I was like, I don't even have anything else on my little list to talk about, you guys. I just know I don't even know what I was talking about. Sorry, guys. I'm like almost struggling tonight. I have had this stupid headache all afternoon and it's pissing me off. Did you hear about the school kids in Australia? No, what happened? Oh, don't tell me it was like a school shooting or something. Are you kidding? What happened? I haven't watched the news. Like, I don't think I've seen anything today. I will be, Ken. Who is Echo? Oh, that little girl, Echo. That's so sad. I don't know much about it. I just know that she's like missing. How about the guy who was sentenced to 110 years for causing motorway accident? Wow. What? Wow. 110 years. They had a bounce house kind of thing to celebrate the end of the year. It was very windy and it flew up 30 feet. 5 died, 4 injured. Oh no. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my gosh. That's so sad. Echo went missing the same day as Suzanne Morphew, and those two hit me so much because I'm the same age. Aw. Yeah, Suzanne Morphew. I still have a dream about her. It's not every night, you know, it's every couple of days, but wow, that bouncy house. God, all these weird, horrible tragedies, you know? Bouncy castle banned in the UK. Well, geez, I wonder why. Like, I would ban it too. That's horrible that can happen. Oh no, what about the truck driver? Do I even want to know? His brakes failed? Oh no. All these horrible things going on. But you know what? And I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to put it out there. Never mind, I'm not going to say it. Dangerous bouncy castle houses or whatever. They need to be anchored, right? Who would ever think that'd be how you would die? Exactly. That's so sad. Kids have enough worries in this world today. You know what I mean? Like, we had a few deaths in bouncy castles and that was it. Banned. Wow. We have a neighbor down the street around the corner, and they rent one like every summer for their kid's birthday. And I mean, there'll be like tons of kids in those things jumping. And of course me, you know, my little mom heart, if I walk out on my deck and I see them over there, I'm like, because, you know, if you get 20, 30 kids in those things and they're jumping around, it's like someone's going to get hurt, you know? I mean, that I know of, no one's ever got hurt over there, but I don't know. I mean, it's scary when you get so many little kids in there. You know what I mean? If you're not sitting there like watching, you know, and monitoring how many kids are in there and monitoring that the bigger kids don't squish the little kids, you know. Hey y'all, introducing myself. I watch videos all the time but never join live. Hey Laura, welcome, welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. It was a school party before school was out for a break. That's so sad, Pat. That just blows my mind. I mean, it's because they have consecutive sentencing and 4 people died. So the driver was charged with every death as vehicle murder and everyone hurt as attempted vehicle murder. So what's the deal? Tell me about this case. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Hold on, you guys. Let me shut this door because I can hear myself talking on my husband's. Okay. I could hear myself talking in the other room. I'm like, that was too weird. Hey, JR, what's happening? What's up? So is somebody telling me what happened with this driver? I don't know what y'all are talking about. In case you guys missed my little earrings earlier. Wait, can you see them? They got Rudolph on them. What is up with my hair tonight? All over the place. How's it going, JR? In Colorado, they have created tougher laws so that every single count is to be served consecutively. That's how it should be everywhere. Especially the states that have like the death sentence, but they don't usually give anyone the death sentence. I mean, that's how it should be. So it added up to 110 years, and the judge did not want to sentence him to that. Wow. Are you all ready for Christmas? No. Not yet. Almost. I'm good. Love the hair. Aw, thank you. So, okay, so let me get this straight. So was the truck driver just driving along and he like lost control and hit a bunch of cars and killed people, or what? I honestly don't know what y'all are talking about. I'll feel a lot better after tomorrow when I get the baking done. Once I get all my cookies done and everything, I'll feel a lot better. His brakes failed. He's 26 years old and came from Cuba for a better life. And they're going to sentence him to all that time? It's not like he intentionally hit people and killed them. Come on. That's insane. That's insane. That blows my mind. That makes me really sad. Like, the guy's trying to earn a living. He's trying to do the right thing. His brakes fail. He's got to live with it the rest of his life that he's responsible for people that died. You know what I mean? That's hard enough. Like, hello, come on. No, not the parade guy. They're talking about, I guess, a truck driver. The parade guy, now he's just outright psychotic. Like, let's be real. He's got issues, and he had issues before he got behind that car and killed all those poor innocent people and destroyed all those lives, you know? There's a petition online and has 2.5 million. But, you know, here's the sad thing. Do the petitions ever really work? Do they? I mean, I wish they did work, but I don't think they do. Oh, let me just add, so it's on record, that my Kansas City Chiefs won last night, y'all. I was so proud of them. Like a little mama. Sorry, I had to put that in there for the record. My Chiefs won. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. I know. How can they charge them for that? That's insane. Have you ever driven in the U.S. for years and then tried to drive in another country? Terrifying. You know what? I think I would be more comfortable driving in another country. You know what I mean? Only because I live in D.C., you guys. Have you driven in this area? Have you driven in the Washington, D.C. metro area? Because it's a freaking nightmare 24/7. A bunch of non-driving people out here. They can't drive in the rain. They can't drive in the snow. They can't drive when it's dry out. They can't drive if they're predicting something. Like, they can't drive, period. The company he worked for went out of business after that. Wow, that's so screwed up. Yeah, I saw that, JR. The parade dude is a registered sex offender. He's a psycho. Come on, you know. Hey, Anna, what's happening, mama? I mean, he had just taken the same vehicle, right? Just taken the same vehicle and tried to run over his baby mama, like, what, a week before, and then they let him out on some cheesy bond. Like, it's so screwed up. I went to Peru, and there's no way I would survive. As a passenger, I could read the newspaper of the guy in the bus next to me going 60. You know what, Laura? I can so relate to that, though, because when I went to Mexico, actually, I'm going to re-say that. Yeah, I couldn't drive there like I can here. Because when I went to Mexico, there were no seatbelts in the taxis. And I was scared to death as we went around these little windy roads going like 80 miles an hour. And I'm in the backseat having a nervous breakdown, think I'm going to fly out the window or something, you know. Okay, the truck driver knew he caused the accident, tried to avoid it, was going to drive into the grass between, but was scared of the oncoming traffic and killing them. Wow. There has to be something else he did. The guy that drove through the parade, he was a psycho, for sure. But this guy, it sounds like a... That's so sad. Right? That is true, Laura. I will agree with you on that. In Mexico, it's like we came up to a stoplight. And, you know, here, like, right turn on red after you stop, you can make a right turn on red in a lot of states. Our taxi cab driver comes up. Now, mind you, there's traffic coming from the other direction. He comes up, barely pauses, and whips around as all these cars are... I'm like, you know, I was in the back seat having a nervous breakdown. So after that, I just, like, I couldn't watch out the window. Like, I was like this the whole time. whenever I'd get in a taxi because I was scared to death. Like, that's true. Yeah, I probably couldn't drive there. But some of these other places where there's not so much traffic, it would probably be really refreshing. He went into a traffic jam, nowhere else to go. If traffic was moving, he would have had time to slow down with gears or somehow. Wow. Do you think the parade guy intentions were racist? You know, I don't like to talk about like racism and stuff on here. But yeah, I think he definitely was. I think he didn't care for white people. You know, and it's so sad. If you think about that, though, it's so sad. Like, what had to have happened to you in your lifetime that you could hate someone so bad because of the color of their skin that you have no problem running them over? You know what I mean? Like, you had to have, and this goes, I don't care what race you are. I don't care if you're white supremacist, the Aryan Brotherhood or whatever the hell they're called, or it doesn't matter. Any hate group, you know, for you to have been put through something so extreme in your life that you choose to hate a person based on the color of their skin, that's, to me personally, that's just so sad. You know what I mean? Like, I can't help but wonder, like, what kind of life that person's had that would, you know, fast forward them to that place. You know what I mean? Like, it just blows my mind. Yes, petitions do work in the UK. If you get 250,000 signatures or more, it has to go to politicians to discuss in Parliament. They have to discuss it and decide. Oh, wow. Wow, that's nice. That I'm aware of, they don't do that here. I mean, you know, and I will say this, like, it used to be people would go door to door to get you to sign a petition, right? Well, now, of course, social media. So I get hit with, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 a year, you know, petitions. People are like, will you sign this petition, you know, through social media. Wow, that's crazy. We have gov.com petitions. After all, they are voted in by people and have to listen to the people. I wish it were like that here in the United States of America, but unfortunately, unfortunately, our government has some issues. Our government has some major issues. Okay, did anyone else see this? I have to bring this up. Speaking of that, did anyone else see when our president, and I use that term very loosely, our president, Joe Biden, was set to talk about what happened in the Midwest, right? With all the, with everything that happened with the tornadoes, right? With the devastation. And he said, he called it a hurricane. Now, granted, he called it a hurricane before he went in front of the whole nation. But still, what planet are we on that he thinks a hurricane hit the state of Kentucky in the Midwest? I would like to know what ocean is out there in the Midwest, because as far as I knew, last time I was there, there was no ocean in the Midwest. You guys, you can't make this shit up, okay? I know people used to bitch about Donald Trump, right? And he could be an asshole. He's a politician. All politicians are assholes, right? But don't you just wish, don't you just think back to the days when everybody was like, oh my God, can you believe the president said A, B, and C on Twitter? I would love to have our president say something nasty on Twitter, because at least we would know that he was in his right mind and that he realizes he's the president. Because when he did this speech about the tornadoes, he was like, I didn't know that I had the power to do that. You're the president of the freaking United States of America. What do you mean you didn't know that you had the power to do that? I mean, where... You guys. And look, I'm fair on here. You know I'm fair on here, right? No, Trump is a businessman, Biden is a politician. True, true, true. Um, you know, if you were raised in this area like I was raised that politicians are liars, right? You know, and I used to go to school with a bunch of those liars' kids, by the way. I grew up around them, right? They were wealthy and we weren't. And, you know, I try to be fair on here, okay? I try really hard to be fair on here. But this man has no clue. He doesn't realize that he's the president. He doesn't even know where he is half the time. And then he can't even form intelligent sentences sometimes. Like, and I will stand by this forever. I blame his wife and his kids. I do. I blame them. They clearly know. Jill Biden knows that her husband's sick. The kids know that their dad's sick. And they continue to pretend like they don't have a clue. They look the other way. It's frustrating, you guys. It's so frustrating. Because, come on, Vladimir Putin, right? Russia and China. How long is it going to be before they stop pushing us? They're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. Because they know that Joe Biden is going to do absolutely freaking nothing. He's not going to do a damn thing. And it's going to get bad, you guys. I'm telling you, it's going to get bad. Not the best front man that you could pick, but he is what the people voted for. Why? We'll never know. I agree. I agree. We got a bunch of moronic people in this country. I'll be the first one to say that. Biden is our president, right? He needs permission to talk. The White House even cut off his microphone when he goes off on his own tangents. Yeah, I believe that. Do you see him kicking the bucket before 2024? Excuse me. I had a dream. No, seriously. I had a dream that, well, first of all, I had a really weird dream, but okay, let me go back to this. I had a dream that everything in our government like changed in an instant. Like everything we knew just in the blink of an eye changed. I didn't see in the dream if it was because of Biden getting sick or what it was, but that's what I saw. It was like really sudden and like it just shook up everybody and everything. So I don't know what that means. Because if I just sit here and try to look into Biden, I don't see him like dropping dead tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Excuse me. I probably shouldn't even start talking about him because I just there just comes a point in time, you know, when his family needs to do the right thing. And the guy needs to go sit at home in one of his multi-million-dollar mansions, be a grandpa, you know, run after the grandkids and do whatever he needs to do to relax and have a good life, whatever life he has left. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off. And when I say the people around him, I don't just mean his wife and his family. I mean, like, the politicians around him. They know he's messed up. You know, come on, do something for the poor guy. Like, he does not need to be in the White House. That's too much on him. Like, he is sick now. Yep. Yeah, on this note, are dreams more vivid and lucid and chilling for everyone now, or is it just me? Mine always happen. The judge said it was up to him. He wouldn't give the sentence he gave. The prosecutor shouldn't have brought him up on any charges. I agree. Holy shit. It's elder abuse, what we're seeing. Exactly, it is. It is. Yeah, I agree too with JR. I agree too, Pat. You were talking about dreams. So when I have stupid dreams, like I know they're not real and I know they're just stupid dreams. And then there are tons of dreams I'm sure I have I don't remember, right? Because we all have tons of dreams that we don't remember. But the really vivid dreams that I have, like I can tell a difference between just a stupid dream you know, and one that's real. You know, I don't know how I can tell, but I always know when I'm in the dream and when I come out of the dream, I know that it's like, this is real, you know? So, sorry, I love you guys. Somehow I disconnected. Glad you're back, Shelby. Glad you're back, honey. The veil is thinning and we are at spiritual warfare. Very true. So very true. Is it true that you can't die in your dream, figuratively? That is true. Well, look, I'm not God. I'm not the maker of the world. I'm not, you know, but from what I've heard that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, does anybody ever remember having a dream where they died? Because I don't. And trust me, I've had dreams about everything else under the sun, you know, but yeah. Yeah, it is spiritual warfare, and it's scary and it's sad, and like so much in our world is changing so rapidly, and it's not for the better. Just look at, you know, went to the gas pump today. So I refuse now to pay with a credit card when I get gas because I was hacked. And so a friend of ours was hacked, and that they know that they were told that that's how you get hacked now with your card, right? Hold on, you guys, let me catch up. It all depends on which Biden is at the mic. One is the bumbling and one is sarcastic and one is downright mean. Yep, I agree. I had a plane crash dream, and I remember being like, this is it. The plane went into the ocean, and then it just bobbed, and I didn't die. Wow. That's scary, though. I died by dental floss picks, an emu, guns, a llama attack, poison in an urn, etc. Yeah. Sounds like Trump. Remember, this is the last FNL this year. Be cheerful. That's right. $80 to pay for gas for a Dodge Avenger. So listen, so that's what I was going to say. So I told my hubby, I said, let's hit the local gas station because gas around here is so damn expensive, y'all. So I was like, let's hit the local gas station. I'll run inside. I'll pay for gas. So if you go inside and pay with your card, you're fine, right? So I said, I'm just going to get like 15 bucks. Get 15 bucks worth of gas because we always buy our gas at Costco. And Costco's on the other side of town. So I was like, let me just get $15 in gas and we can go to Costco tomorrow or whatever. So $15 didn't even get our tank, a quarter of a tank. I'm like, what? I'm so grateful that my son has a little car so that, you know, it's only like 30 bucks to fill his tank up because it's so ridiculous now. The gas prices, the grocery situation, and then not having groceries. Like so many of the stores have like empty shelves everywhere. I will say, you know, I'm fortunate though. I've said this before. If I went within a 30-mile radius, there's probably 150 places I could go get groceries. You know what I mean? So, yeah, ours is like $3.29 around here, which that's insane, you guys. Anything over 3 is insane. We have this in the UK all the time. I think we're 4 times your cost for fuel. Wow, really? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. So, I mean, I can go to one grocery store and, you know, their meat's wiped out or this is wiped out or that's wiped out. And I can go to another one, you know, or 10 more. You know, so I'm fortunate I don't live in like a small town, you know. Wow. That's crazy, Ken. That's absolutely insane. Wow. Yeah, it's ridiculous, you guys. There's just so much going on in this crazy world we live in. Wow. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off here early tonight. I hope everybody has an amazing Christmas and a great New Year's. And if I happen to have some time where I can pop on live at some point, maybe I will. But as it stands right now, I'll see you guys after the New Year, after I go to my fun little New Year's Eve weekend. at the casino and blow some money and hopefully win tons of money. Not, but I'll have fun blowing it. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. I hope everybody has an amazing New Year's, and I love you guys. And I'll try to put a video out this week, but I'm not promising because there's just a lot of shit going on, y'all. So yeah, you guys take care, and I'm gonna try to get off of here, but I don't know how. What am I doing? Here. How do I do this? I think I have to go over here.